you join me today for an early April session. It's nice and cold this morning, but hopefully it'll get warm. It's going to be a two-part session today. I've got 2 poles to review, a Preston Innovations Carp-Active 13 metre and a Daiwa SR 111 metre pole. Both poles fished with a couple of times, and I'm just going to let you know the handle, what kits they come with, and hopefully have a good session. I'm just going to run through the bait that we're going to use today and see if we can catch some good fish. I've started off in this bowl. I've got some Senza sweet fish meal. It says breams and skimmers, but it's got F1 and carp. Absolutely love this ground bait. So obviously it's going to pull them into his peg. We've got this. Also, I use this additive. It's called Enhance. It's a fish meal base. It's like crushed boilies, and it's got betaine and things like that in, which so it's a really good enhancer. So I've got I'd probably do 4 to 1, so 4 parts of the Senza's ground bait, and then 1 part of this Enhance. Also doubles up as a paste mix as that Enhance as well. So it's really good, makes a good paste mix. Pellets I'm going to be feeding. It's dynamite baits, 3 mils, carp swim stem ones. Really good pellets. They give off a really nice green haze when you feed them. My hook baits today, I've just got normal everyday sweet corn. That's what primary bait we're going to have on hook today. I'm just going to put a bit of the juice into pellets. We don't really need to put it into this ground bait because it's sweet enough as this ground bait. And so I'm just going to have that as one of my baits. Second bait I've got is gelid pellets. These are just a normal standard natural flavour. Another bait tech pellet. Really easy to hook. Really fish love them because they're still soft. So we'll give those a try. I've also brought some mixed maggots as well. After I've done this 2-part video, I'm going to be doing another video after it on the same session with a secret bait that's I've never seen anybody fish with it. It's got me some really good results. It fishes really well in summer and winter, but I'm not going to give that away now. We'll come back to that and hopefully catch a few fish on it. So simply all I'm going to do is cover the pellets. I'm sure all of you have done this at some point. Just cover them by about 1 centimetre, 2 centimetres. They need a bit more water, these swim stem ones, and they take probably about 4 minutes, whereas normal pellets usually take a minute for every millimetre. These take a bit longer, they're a bit more of a firmer pellet. And then we're just going to mix this ground bait, so just mix these 2. It's a bit of a different mix this. Normally you'd mix it to a little fluffy, like a fluffy ground bait, but we're actually mixing it quite wet like a paste, because we're actually going to feed it like a paste, so then it holds bottom and it creates a really nice cloud, does this ground bait, because it's obviously got that paste additive inside. So just open fingers as normal, bring it in from the edges. As you can see, that's a lot wetter than normal, than you'd normally have it, and we're still going to go wetter than that still. Put more water in. It will absorb obviously once it's sat for 5 minutes. We're just going to take it wetter than what we want it, and then when it absorbs the rest of it, it'll be perfect consistency. So basically that's what kind of consistency you want. It's like a sloppy paste. I know it looks like it won't work, but I guarantee you it'll work. It's just a different style of ground bait fishing that not a lot of people use. They usually mix it up for paste and fish, paste at that consistency. But we're going to fish this over top of pellets, and we'll drip feed pellets and a mixture of pellets and maggots in the pellet pot, and then we'll use that to cup in, and then use it a thumb piece every probably 5 casts, and when it picks up we'll put one every 2 or 3 casts in. Only a thumb piece size just keeps them going. So join me on my box and we'll start looking at the first pole today, which is going to be Preston Carp-Active. So that'll be the first pole that we test out. So see you soon. Alright, I've got the Preston pole ready. We haven't set it up yet. I'm just going to run through the kit that it comes with. Obviously this one comes in a lovely bag. It's a bit longer than your rod bag, but it's fully padded, double zip, so it goes right to the bottom. I've added, it doesn't come with a tube for your main pole, standard, but it does come with 3 tubes for your top sections, and a cupping kit, so we'll get a top section out what we're fishing with today. I've got one top section here, and this one I fit with 13 to 15 hollow to Dacron connector, and that's just an average sized hollow. And then I've got one which is a bigger one. This is really just for pace fishing in summer. This is 14 to 17 hollow. It rarely gets used, that one. That's just for snags, and today we're fishing a really light one, and this is going to be a 13 Preston hollow, so it's a light hollow. Top sections, I've took the number 2, the number 1's out. It's they're very stiff, nice, really strong power kits that come with it. Obviously, with it being a carp pole, this one's got an external bush on it, but other 2 have got internals, and to a small Dacron connector. Obviously, you can see it's very light. Today we're just expecting carp up to probably about £5, hopefully. So, you know, that's plenty good enough for anything we're going to catch. And that's down to a puller bung. You've got to have a puller bung, in my opinion. Now, modern times, it's a must-have. I have actually at home got puller kits from GXR pole, which would fit this probably, and you can buy universal puller kits for this. So, you know, if you want to buy a puller kit, I think they're about £49, something like that. You can obviously get them cheaper some other places. So let's go down to the pole. As you can see, it's lovely graphics on it. Reading your 13 metres, it's got the lovely slip down finish, so it's lovely to ship back even when your hands are wet. So it's got a nice feel to it. I think it rates, the whole pole rates to the 20 elastic. I mean, in my personal opinion, I'd never go up to 20 elastic. Lighter elastics and lighter line and puller bungs, that's the way that I go. There's no point in fishing these big elastics, in my opinion, unless you're fishing somewhere really snaggy. It's full 13 metres. It weighs 1,300 grams, which I know there's other ones in the range that, you know, can range, you know, up to, you know, 800 to 1,000 grams. Which, yeah, I understand that, and there's some in the price bracket that will rival that. For example, MAP TK 125. That's quite light. That's about a kilo at 13 metres. But the thing that you get with these is you get a more comprehensive kit. It's a really strong pole as well. It's a lot stronger than a lot of its competitors. And to be honest, 13 metres, it's easily fishable without any problems whatsoever. In weight issues, retail they're about $299.99, but I've seen quite a few on eBay brand new for, you know, $279. That's for brand new. But if you look around for bargains, you can buy a good condition used one which most people have elasticated them, obviously, and they've got a cupping kit as well, and you can get them from 200 upwards. I've seen them go on eBay. So you know, that's what I would suggest doing first if you're going to get one. Let's put it together and see what it looks like. I have to jam on the box. I've just put it together. Obviously this is top kit. All I've done is put a bit of tape on the tip of pole and fastened on a paste pot. The reason I'm using a paste pot today is obviously we're using that wet ground bait. I just want a bit more height in my pellet pot. So what I'll do is I'll ship it out so you can have a look at it. It's 13 metres, and then, you know, I'll put my rig on and then we'll go from there. joints are really strong joints on it. Spit together really smooth, easy to handle. And as you can see, 13 metres, you can hold it in one hand, rest it on your leg, or you can rest it on your bar or whatever, and it's easily holdable at 13 metres, and it's easy to ship back, landed, really easy to ship back. Obviously joints are really nice smooth joint, Teflon coated, so it freezes slip back. Obviously you get your cupping kit, which is the same length as your power kits. This one's got small cup on end of it, and obviously I've got a large cup in my box, but obviously with it being winter, we want to be using small pots today. So just join me in a couple of minutes and we'll get rigs together, and you can see what rigs we're fishing with and where we're fishing to. Right, I'm going to give the Preston Carp-Active a go now. Just go quickly through my rig. It's pretty much identical to my other rig. I've got, like I said, a paste pot on the tip, so then I can feed better for distance control. Again, it's straight through 4-pound line, to a size PR27 again, just into Edgeworth Sweetcorn number 18, and that's to a Sensus 414s float. It's a slightly bigger float, but a shorter bristle, good for fishing up to islands. It's a really strong float. I'm just going to ship out and have a go and see if there's anything on that line yet.
you.